Hi everyone, this is Ben Dunnett from www.musictheoryacademy.com. In this session we're going to have a look at the structure called theme and variations. Now theme and variations is a very common structure you'll come across, particularly in romantic music. And the theme and variations involves the following. Firstly, the composer will write a theme. Now this is usually a catchy melody. It could be 8 bars long, it could be 16 bars long, it could last for 30 seconds, it could last 45 seconds. It varies, but the theme is, you could almost play it as a complete mini piece of music. Once the theme has been played, then the composer changes it in some way. Okay, so it's played again, but it's altered. And this becomes the variation number 1. When you've played variation number 1, then you move on to variation 2, where again the theme is changed in some way. You can continue this process through variation 3, variation 4, variation 5. You will get, you could have 14 variations, 20 variations, as many as the composer wants to write. But the key principle is that in some way you will be able to tell that they are all variations of the original theme, of the original little mini piece of music. How does the composer provide these variations? There are a number of different tools that composers can use. First of all, they could change the melody in some way, add notes, take notes away, add trills or other ornamentations. They could write the variation in a different key. They may write the theme in a major key and then decide to write the first variation in the relative minor. They may change the time signature. The first theme could be in 4/4, the variation might be in 3/4. Also, they could change the rhythm in some way. They could put different chords underneath the melody, or in some way change the texture or the instrumentation. There are a number of different ways that a composer can vary the original theme. I think the best way to get your heads around this is to have a listen to an example. It's an example of a piece of music that I've written. It's a theme and variations for the piano. And what I've done is I've just highlighted where the theme is and where the variations are and how each variation is created. So I hope you were able to follow that video clearly. Key things to remember about theme and variations. There's some little mini piece of music, the theme written at the start, and then it's varied in some way. There can be any number of different variations and any number of different ways in which it can be varied. You'll often find it in music from the Romantic period, but not exclusively, and it's a great structure to try if you're composing your own music, because it will really push you onto a new level of musicianship. I hope you found that lesson helpful. To get more lessons, go to www.musictheoryacademy.com.